Good evening from Southridge Park in Fontana, California. It's just after 6 p.m. on this Sunday night, and we are set for the championship game of the 2026 USSSA President's Challenge. On the mound for the 66'ers, Henderson is number 61, Micah Kim, who looks ready to go as he's finished his final warm-up pitch. The Vault boys will get things started at the plate, and leading things off is number 5, Rayden Yutan. The defense is set, the crowd is ready, and the championship game is about to begin. Micah Kim toes the rubber, Rayden Yutan settles into the batter's box. And we're ready for the first pitch here at Southridge Park. Fastball right over the plate for a strike. And Yutan watches that one go by. A good start for Kim as he jumps ahead in the count. Both the Vault boys and the 66'ers Henderson battled through 2 games earlier today to earn their spot in this final, making this the 3rd game of the day for both clubs. Yutan swings and misses. A sharp breaking ball that dives in on the inside corner, and Kim gets the swing and miss. That puts Kim ahead in the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch on the way, that curveball misses well outside, and the count moves even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kim sets again, and the 2-2 pitch. Yutan gets a piece of it and sends it foul, high, and out of play down the right field side. The at-bat stays alive. Fastball just outside, and the count runs full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We have 3 balls, 2 strikes.
The payoff pitch, Yutan puts it in play. A bouncing ground ball to the shortstop. The ball gets away, and Yutan will reach safely at first. The Vault boys get their first runner aboard here in the top of the first. With 1 aboard and nobody out, Santiago Sanabria steps in for the Vault boys. Sanabria swings and misses. Strike 1. Kim back on the mound. The next pitch. Sanabria squares to bunt but pulls the bat back, and that one misses for a ball. The count moves to 1-1. Sanabria puts it in play. A ground ball up the middle. The relay to first. In time. A nicely turned double play by the 66 Henderson as Golmes fires it over to Medina to complete it. Just like that, 2 quick outs here in the top of the first inning. Isaac Rojas steps in for the Vault boys. Kim delivers a curveball that misses well outside for ball 1. Kim back to work. It's the next pitch. Rojas swings and fouls it away, and the count moves to 1 ball and 1 strike.
Somebody on that, please. 21.
Rojas lines it. A sharp line drive through the gap into left field, and that's a base hit. Rojas is aboard with a 2-out single here in the top of the first to keep the inning alive for the Vault boys. Bentley Diaz steps in now with 2 outs, and Rojas taking his lead at first. Kim delivers the first pitch. Fastball low for ball 1. Kim glances over and throws to first. A quick pickoff attempt, but Rojas dives back safely. Back to the plate now, the next pitch. Diaz fouls it straight back into the backstop, and the count evens up at 1-1. Kim comes set again. The pitch misses high and inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Fastball catches the zone, and Diaz is caught looking for strike 2. Kim checks the runner again and fires over to first. Another close play, but Rojas is back safely. The 2-2 pitch. Low for a ball, and the count runs full.
It's not full. We have 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Diaz swings and lines it into right field for a base hit. Rojas moves up to second, and the Vault boys now have 2 runners aboard with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Frank Solano steps in now with 2 runners aboard and 2 outs for the Vault boys. Kim delivers the first pitch. Fastball high and outside for ball 1. Kim comes set on the mound. And he stops. A little confusion here, as some people thought that might have been a balk. The umpires are going to get together for a quick discussion. It looks like Solano was beginning to step out of the batter's box and signaling for time just as Kim began his delivery. After a quick word between the umpires, they rule that there's no balk on the play since the batter wasn't ready. The next pitch. Solano gets under it and fouls it out of play into the stands, and the count moves to 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let's go, Frank. You're on, kid.
Solano puts it on the ground. A ground ball towards second, fielded cleanly by Villareal. The throw to first, in time for the out. Villareal handles it easily, and that will end the inning. The Vault boys pick up a couple of hits, but leave 2 runners stranded. And after half an inning here in the championship game of the President's Challenge, there is no score. We move to the bottom of the first inning, and the 66ers come to the plate for the first time. David Fierro leads things off as Frank Solano takes the mound for the Vault boys. Solano delivers the first pitch. Fastball low for ball 1. Solano settles in and delivers. This time he finds the zone with a fastball for strike 1. The pitch just missing low and outside. Solano comes set for the next pitch. Fierro puts it on the ground to the right side. Second baseman Figueroa moves over, bobbles it for a moment, but recovers quickly and makes the throw to first. Jauregui handles it, and Fierro is retired at first for the first out of the inning. Jaden Villareal steps in now with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Solano delivers the first pitch. That one runs inside for ball 1. The next pitch. Outside and in the dirt, and the count quickly moves to 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, we have to just be like this. We're just out for 20 minutes. 50 seconds. Okay.
Solano sets again the 2-0 pitch. Low and outside, ball 3. Solano looks in, trying to get back into the count. The 3-0 pitch misses in that same spot, and Villareal will take his base. A 4-pitch walk puts a runner aboard for the 66'ers. With 1 out and a runner on first, Santiago Saavedra steps in. Solano delivers. Fastball up high for ball 1. Back to the plate, the next pitch. Low and outside, and the count moves to 2 balls and no strikes. Fastball right down the middle for a strike. Gonzalez pops up quickly and the ball gets out of his glove. Villareal thought briefly about heading to second, but decides to play it safe and retreats back to first. Now the 2-1 pitch. That one bounces in the dirt for ball 3. Solano battling back. The pitch misses high and Saavedra draws the walk. Back-to-back walks now for the 66'ers, and they've got 2 runners on. Racin Kramer steps in now for the 66'ers. Solano delivers the first pitch. Fastball catching the outside corner for strike 1. Just outside for a ball. Gonzalez fires down to second trying to catch the runner, but Villareal gets back in safely. Evening the count at 1-1. Solano comes set and delivers the 1-1. Kramer swings and misses, strike 2. Solano ready again, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss! A sharp breaking ball. Gonzalez throws the ball down to second and nearly catches Villareal off the bag as he was walking back, but he dives in safely. Kramer goes down on strikes for the second out of the inning. 2 away now. Micah Kim steps in with 2 runners aboard and 2 outs for the 66'ers. Solano delivers the first pitch. Fastball just outside for ball 1. The next pitch. A fastball catching the outside corner this time, and the count moves to 1 ball and 1 strike. Solano back to work. The 1-1 pitch. Kim lifts it high out toward left field. Bentley Diaz moves underneath it and makes the catch to retire the side. The 66ers leave 2 runners stranded, and after 1 full inning here in the championship game, we remain scoreless. We move to the top of the 2nd inning of the matchup. Julian Jauregui leads things off for the Vault Boys. Kim comes set and delivers the first pitch of the inning. Jauregui swings and drives it deep to left field. That ball is carrying. It hits off the fence. Jauregui turns and heads for second and gets in safely with a leadoff double to start the inning for the Vault Boys. A loud first pitch swing puts a runner in scoring position here in the top of the 2nd. Rocco Gonzalez comes to the plate now with Jauregui standing at second after that leadoff double. Kim delivers the first pitch. Low for ball 1.
Go, Rocco. One pitch at a time, kid.
Back to the plate, the next pitch. That one runs low and inside, and the count moves to 2 balls and no strikes.
Go, Rocco. No.
Kim sets again, the 2-0 pitch. Just missing outside, ball 3. The next pitch runs inside again, and Gonzalez draws the walk. The Vault Boys now have runners at first and second, with nobody out. Thomas Espinoza steps in now for the Vault Boys. Kim delivers the first pitch. Fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Kim quickly back to work. The next pitch. Espinoza puts it in play. A bouncing ground ball towards second and makes the throw over to first in time to retire Espinoza. Gonzalez leapt over the ball as he was running towards second base. Good job on Villareal in staying focused. Jauregui moves over to third as the 66ers record the first out of the inning. Jacob Figueroa steps in for the Vault Boys in a big early scoring opportunity. Fastball up high for ball 1.
Stay balanced. Let's go, kid.
The next pitch. Figueroa takes, and it's a strike just over the outside of the plate, evening the count at 1-1. Kim back to the mound, the 1-1 pitch. Figueroa gets a piece of it and fouls it off, and Kim moves ahead in the count.
Let's go. Come on, battle right now. Let's go. Battle. Battle. Go, watch that outside. Let's go.
Kim delivers the 1-2. Fastball painted on the outside corner, and Figueroa is caught looking for strike 3. A big strikeout for Kim as he picks up the second out of the inning and keeps the runners right where they are. Senna Matsumura steps in, looking to bring home the first run of the game. Kim delivers the first pitch. Fastball just outside. Matsumura gets under it and lifts a foul fly down the first base line, but it drifts out of play. The count evens up at 1-1. Kim back to work. The 1-1. That one misses high and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Matsumura fouls it straight back, and the count moves to 2-2. Kim takes a breath and delivers. Curveball missing outside, and the count runs full.
It's now full. We have 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch. Breaking ball, catching the outside edge, and Matsumura is called out on strikes. Kim works out of the jam with a big strikeout, leaving 2 runners stranded in scoring position. We move to the bottom of the 2nd inning with the game still scoreless here in the championship matchup. Gunnar Medina leads things off. Fastball catching the outside corner for strike 1. Solano delivers again. Medina gets a piece of it and foul tips it into the glove, and Solano quickly gets ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Solano comes set. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball low for a ball. The next pitch, a sinker running outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Solano ready again, the 2-2. Fastball missing low, and the count runs full.
Now full. We have 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch. Medina lifts it into the air to center field. Espinoza settles underneath it and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Kevin Cervantes comes to the plate with 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd. Solano delivers the first pitch. Fastball up high for ball 1. The next pitch. Cervantes puts it on the ground toward left center. Sanabria slides to field it, and from his knees fires the throw over to first. The throw bounces in, and Jauregui can't come up with it. Cervantes reaches safely as the ball skips away. The 66ers have a runner aboard with 1 out here in the 2nd inning. Johnny Golmes steps in now with 1 out, and Cervantes aboard at first. Solano delivers the first pitch. Fastball missing outside for ball 1. The next pitch. In the dirt. Cervantes thought about going, but decides to head back to first. Solano comes set again. The pitch rides high and inside, sailing over the batter, and the count moves to 3 balls and no strikes. Solano tries to settle down. The next pitch bounces in the dirt again, and Golmes draws the walk. They now have 2 runners on with 1 out. Aramis Sevilla steps in now with runners at first and second and 1 out. Solano delivers the first pitch. That one misses way outside for ball 1. Gonzalez fires the ball down to second, trying to catch Cervantes leaning, but Matsumura can't handle the throw cleanly, and Cervantes slides back safely to the bag. Solano gets the ball back and delivers the next pitch. Low and outside again for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. This time Solano finds the plate with a strike. Solano back to work. A sharp curveball drops in, and Sevilla is caught looking for strike 2. Big strikeout for Solano as Sevilla goes down without offering, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Justin McNeill steps in now with 2 outs and 2 runners aboard for the 66'ers. Solano delivers the first pitch. Fastball in the outside corner for a called strike.
We got 2 13s though.
Yeah. Santi?
Santi is a different one. This is JT.
Okay.
The next pitch.
No.
Inside, and McNeill swings and misses, and Solano quickly jumps ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes.
Can't find it.
Solano comes set and delivers. Fastball up high. Gonzalez quickly fires down to third, trying to catch the runner leaning, but the throw skips in the dirt. Yutan does a nice job blocking it and keeping it in front of him, but both runners are able to advance. Now the 1-2 pitch. That one misses high and inside, evening the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Should be 3-1. Actually, should be ball 4.
Take your time, Frank, right now, kid.
Solano looks in for the sign.
Put down early, huh?
The 2-2 pitch. Curveball catches the outside edge.
Should have been strike 2, Blue.
Another big strikeout for Solano, and that will end the inning with 2 runners left on base. We move to the top of the 3rd inning here at Southridge Park, still scoreless in this championship game. Rayden Yutan leads things off once again for the Vault boys. Kim delivers the first pitch. Yutan swings and misses for strike 1. Back to the mound. The next pitch. Called strike on the outside edge, and Kim jumps ahead quickly. No balls and 2 strikes.
Let's go, kid. Don't get caught looking there, baby.
The 0-2 pitch. That one bounces in the dirt for a ball.
Go, Ray. Hug it, kid. Hug it.
Kim comes set again. Fastball running low and inside, and the count moves even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kim looks in and delivers. Yutan puts it in play. A soft fly drifting over the first baseman and dropping in for a base hit. Yutan is aboard with a leadoff single to start the third inning for the Vault Boys. Santiago Sanabria steps in for the Vault Boys. Kim checks the runner and throws over to first. Yutan dives back safely. Sanabria settles in now as Kim delivers the first pitch. Sanabria swings and fouls it out for strike one. Kim comes set again. The next pitch.
Go, Santi, go!
Sanabria drops it softly between the mound and first base. Kim scoops it up and makes the toss to first. In time to retire Sanabria. The sacrifice moves Yutan up to second base as the Vault Boys now have a runner in scoring position with one out here in the top of the third. Isaac Rojas steps in for the Vault Boys. Kim delivers the first pitch. Rojas swings and fouls it back for strike one. The next pitch. Rojas gets another piece of it, a hard foul shot down the first baseline that hooks out of play. Kim ahead in the count now.
Go, Rojas, no one better, kid, no one better. You got this.
The 0-2 pitch, just outside for a ball. Kim comes right back. The 1-2. Rojas fouls a curveball straight down into the dirt to stay alive. Kim sets again and delivers. Curveball catching the outside edge, and Rojas is called out on strikes. Kim records the second out of the inning, and the runner will remain at second. Bentley Diaz steps in now with 2 outs for the Vault Boys. Kim delivers the first pitch. Fastball right down the middle for a called strike.
On the pitch. Hey, gotta go make the play, knock it down, knock it down.
The next pitch. Diaz fouls it back, and Kim jumps ahead quickly. No balls and 2 strikes.
On the outside, let's go, Ben.
Kim comes set. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball low and outside for a ball. Yutan takes off for third, and he slides in safely with the steal.
Go, take your right side right now, kid. Let's go, Ben. You got the stand loose.
Now with a runner at third and 2 outs, Kim delivers the 1-2. Diaz fouls it back to stay alive. Another 1-2 pitch. Diaz fouls it down into the dirt, and it ricochets off him, keeping the count alive. Kim ready again. The pitch. Diaz rips it on the ground, and it shoots past the shortstop into left field for a base hit. Yutan comes in to score from third, and the Vault boys strike first here in the top of the third inning. Now Frank Solano steps in. Villegas delivers the first pitch. Fastball up high for ball one. Micah Kim's night on the mound comes to an end after a strong outing. The next pitch. Solano chops it on the ground toward third. Sevilla fields it cleanly and throws across the diamond to Medina, and Solano is retired to end the inning. But the Vault boys do push across the first run on the RBI single by Bentley Diaz. After 2.5 innings, the Vault boys lead by a score of 1-0. Sebastian Villegas, who just came in to pitch for the 66ers, now leads things off at the plate. Fastball low for ball one. The next pitch. That one rides way inside and sails over the batter's head. Ball two. Solano back to the mound. The 2-0 pitch. Fastball missing outside, 3 balls and no strikes. Solano trying to find the zone. The 3-0 pitch misses way outside, and Villegas draws the walk. The 66ers get the leadoff man aboard here in the bottom of the third. The 66ers will send a runner to first for the pitcher as Justin McNeill comes in to run for Villegas. Noah Castillo steps in now. Solano delivers the first pitch. Fastball riding high and inside, and it sails over Castillo's head. Neal breaks for second. Solano throws to second, but McNeill slides in safely. Now with a runner at second and nobody out, Solano comes set again. Castillo squares to bunt, but pulls the bat back, and it misses for ball two. Once again, Castillo shows bunt, pulls it back again, and that's another ball. Solano tries to get back into the strike zone, but the next pitch misses low, and Castillo draws the walk. They now have runners at first and second with nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. David Fierro steps in for the 66ers. Solano delivers the first pitch. Fastball low on the outside corner, just missing for ball one. The next pitch, way outside, and it gets past the catcher. Both runners take off and advance. McNeill moves up to third, and Castillo goes to second. Now with 2 runners in scoring position and still nobody out, Solano comes set again. The pitch. It hits Fierro on the upper arm. Fierro is awarded first base, and the bases are now loaded for the here in the bottom of the third inning. The Vault boys make a pitching change. Julian Jauregui comes in from first base to take over on the mound, replacing Frank Solano. With the bases loaded and nobody out, Jaden Villareal batting for the 66'ers. Jauregui delivers his first pitch. Villareal puts it in play. The ball skips under the glove of Isaac Rojas, but Senna Matsumura is right there backing up the play. The 66ers tie the game at 1-1 on the play as the runners move up. With runners at second and third and one out, Santiago Saavedra steps in with a chance to give them the lead. First pitch. Fastball over the plate for a strike. The next pitch. Another fastball on the outside corner, and Jauregui quickly jumps ahead. No balls and 2 strikes. Jauregui sets and delivers the 0-2. Saavedra pops it up. Rayden Yutan moves in, settles under it, and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Racin Kramer steps in now with 2 outs and runners at second and third. Jauregui delivers the first pitch. Outside corner for strike 1. Back to the mound, the next pitch. A fastball on the edge, and Kramer is caught looking. Jauregui jumps ahead quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Jauregui looks in for the sign, the 0-2 pitch. Kramer swings and misses. Strike 3. Jauregui comes in and shuts the door, stranding 2 runners in scoring position. The 66ers do push across a run to tie the game, and after 3 innings, we are all even at 1 run apiece. Julian Jauregui leads things off for the Vault boys. Villegas delivers the first pitch. Low for ball 1. The next pitch. Way outside, and the count moves to 2 balls and no strikes. Villegas comes back with the 2-0. Fastball in the inside corner for a called strike. The 2-1 pitch. Jauregui fouls it straight back to even the count. Villegas sets and delivers the 2-2. Jauregui chops a breaking ball on the ground. Fierro fields it cleanly at second and makes the throw over to Medina at first. Rocco Gonzalez steps in now with 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Villegas delivers the first pitch. Strike over the plate, and Gonzalez is caught looking. The next pitch. Gonzalez chops it down off the plate, and it bounces off him for the foul. Villegas quickly moves ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Villegas comes set and delivers. Gonzalez lifts a long fly ball out to center field. Saavedra drifts back and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Thomas Espinoza steps in now with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Villegas delivers the first pitch. The pitch catching the outside corner for a called strike. The next pitch, right back to the outside edge, and Espinoza watches it go by for strike 2.
Go, Thomas. Go to the plate, Thomas.
Villegas comes set and delivers the 0-2. Espinoza puts it on the ground to the left side. Shortstop Johnny Golmes fields it cleanly and fires across the diamond to Medina for the out. A quick inning for Villegas and the 66ers as the Vault boys go down in order. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning with the championship game tied at 1. Micah Kim leads things off for the 66ers. Jauregui delivers the first pitch. Fastball missing outside for ball 1. The next pitch, Kim gets a piece of it and fouls it off, evening the count at 1-1. Jauregui comes set. Fastball up high for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. That one misses outside, and the count moves to 3 balls and 1 strike. Jauregui looks in and delivers. Just outside again, and Kim draws the walk to start the inning. The 66ers have the leadoff runner aboard. With Kim aboard at first to start the inning, Gunnar Medina steps in for the 66ers. The first pitch. Medina squares early and lays down a bunt. The ball rolls up toward the left side of the mound. Jauregui charges off the mound and makes the throw over to Rojas at first. In time for the out, but the sacrifice moves Kim up to second base. The 66ers now have a runner in scoring position. Kevin Cervantes steps in now with 1 out. Jauregui delivers the first pitch. Fastball running inside for ball 1. The next pitch. Fastball over the plate, and Cervantes is caught looking for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high, and the count moves to 2 balls and 1 strike. Jauregui delivers the 2-1. Cervantes lifts a soft pop fly down the left field line. Rayden Yutan moves over in foul territory and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Johnny Golmes steps in now with 2 outs, and Kim still standing at second. Jauregui delivers the first pitch. It bounces outside in the dirt. Kim dives back to the bag and just barely gets in safely. Jauregui gets the ball back and comes set again. The next pitch. Golmes lifts a fly ball out toward right center field. Senna Matsumura moves under it, settles in, and makes the catch to retire the side. We move to the top of the 5th inning with the championship game tied at 1. Jacob Figueroa leads things off for the Vault boys. Villegas delivers the first pitch. Figueroa swings and misses for strike 1.
Stay balanced. Time. Don't know where he wants to go with it.
The next pitch,
Go.
Figueroa chops it down the third baseline, but it rolls into foul territory, where Sevilla picks it up for a foul ball, and Villegas moves ahead in the count. Villegas comes set. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball catching the inside corner, and Figueroa is called out on strikes. A quick strikeout to start the 5th inning for Villegas. Senna Matsumura steps in now with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Villegas delivers the first pitch. Fastball low and outside for ball 1. The next pitch. Again low and outside, and Matsumura reaches for it, swinging and missing for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Matsumura lines it hard out to center field. Kim gets a great jump, runs it down, and makes the catch on the move for the 2nd out of the inning. Rayden Yutan steps in now with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Villegas delivers the first pitch. Yutan tries to hold up, but he went around, and it's ruled a strike. The next pitch, a curveball, and Yutan swings and misses as Villegas jumps ahead quickly. No balls and 2 strikes. Villegas wastes no time. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball up high, and Yutan swings through it. Strike 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning with this championship game still tied at 1. Aramis Sevilla leads things off for the 66'ers. Jauregui delivers the first pitch. Fastball missing outside for ball 1. The next pitch. Sevilla gets a piece of it and fouls it off to even the count. Jauregui comes set. The 1-1 pitch. Sevilla swings and misses, and Jauregui moves ahead in the count. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Jauregui picks up the strikeout to start the bottom of the 5th. Justin McNeill steps in now with 1 out. Jauregui delivers the first pitch. McNeill swings and misses for strike 1. The next pitch. A curveball just outside for a ball, evening the count at 1-1. Jauregui comes back with the 1-1. Fastball running inside, and McNeill swings through it for strike 2. Jauregui set and ready. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball up and in, and McNeill swings and misses again. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the bottom of the 5th. Sebastian Villegas steps in now with 2 outs. Jauregui delivers the first pitch. Curveball up high for ball 1. The next pitch. Fastball missing low, and the count moves to 2 balls and no strikes. Jauregui comes back with the 2-0, and Villegas lines it sharply towards short. Sanabria is right there, makes the catch, and that will retire the side. We head to the top of the 6th inning, and under the California tiebreaker rule, this extra frame will begin with runners already on base. The players who made the last outs of the previous inning are placed at first and second, and the inning begins with 1 out. Sanabria shows bunt, but pulls it back, and the pitch misses low for ball 1.
I moved back. I was in Corona.
It's Senna Matsumura starting at second, and Rayden Yutan at first base. Sanabria squares again, pulls the bat back, and the pitch gets away from the catcher. Saavedra can't hold on to it, and both runners take advantage. Matsumura moves up to third, and Yutan advances to second.
I like baseball. I just like coming over here and just, get out here and watch it. And come back and just watch like, damn, missing shit.
Now with runners at second and third and 1 out, Villegas delivers. Sanabria lifts a short fly ball toward left field. Cervantes charges in and lays out for it, but the ball drops in front of him. Matsumura comes in to score from third, and the Vault boys take the lead. Yutan moves up to third on the play as Sanabria reaches safely. The Vault boys move ahead here in the extra inning, now leading 2-1. Isaac Rojas steps in now with 1 out, and runners at the corners for the Vault boys in this extra inning. Villegas delivers the first pitch. Rojas chops it off the plate, and it bounces foul toward the third base side. It's getting a little chilly out here tonight. And dads of the Vault boys are now pacing back and forth behind the first base dugout. The next pitch. Outside for a ball. And Sanabria takes off for second, advancing without a throw. The Vault boys now have runners at second and third. Villegas comes set. The 1-1 pitch. Rojas swings and misses. The 1-2 pitch. Just off the end of the bat and fouled straight back. Villegas tries again. Rojas chops another one into the dirt that rolls foul to stay alive. Another 1-2 pitch. Foul tip into the catcher, and it bounces away, but the runners stay put. Villegas comes back again. Rojas fouls another one straight back. Still 1-2. Another foul ball back to the screen as this at-bat continues to battle on.
the ball.
Villegas sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The long battle at the plate finally ends with the strikeout, and that's the second out of the inning. With 2 outs and runners at second and third, Bentley Diaz steps in for the Vault Boys.
Wait.
Villegas checks the runner at third with a pickoff attempt. Yutan dives back safely. Now with Diaz standing in, the 66ers elect not to pitch to him. The decision is made to intentionally walk Diaz and load the bases. So Diaz is awarded first base, and the Vault Boys now have the bases loaded with 2 outs here in the extra inning. Frank Solano steps in now with the bases loaded and 2 outs for the Vault Boys in this extra inning. Villegas delivers the first pitch. Curveball running high and inside for ball 1. The next pitch. Fastball inside, and Solano swings through it for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Solano gets a piece of it and fouls it off to the right side.
Oh, the junk. That's all the junk in the dirt. Junk, pipe.
Now the 1-2.
And that was high as fuck, huh? That shit was high.
Villegas escapes
Major
further
League
damage
Baseball.
with the bases loaded, but the Vault Boys do push across the go-ahead run. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning under the California tiebreaker rule. The 66ers begin the inning with runners on base and 1 out as they try to tie or win this championship game. The first pitch is delivered. Castillo lifts a fly ball out to left field. Jacob Figueroa settles underneath it, makes the catch, and records the second out of the inning. The Vault Boys are now just 1 out away from winning the championship here at Southridge Park. Here in the bottom of the 6th, we go back to the top of the lineup. Aramis Sevilla stands at second base, and Santiago Saavedra at first as David Fierro steps in with a chance to keep the championship game alive. Jauregui delivers the first pitch. Curveball over the plate for a called strike. The next pitch, Fierro fouls it high off the backstop. Jauregui comes set again, the 0-2 pitch. Foul down the third base line, and Fierro stays alive.
Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering. I just walked away and there was 2 people on the field. I'll give you a couple years today, but damn, not like that.
Jauregui tries to finish him off. Fastball running inside for a ball.
12 years, 13? I play like that before too. Not me, but
The next pitch. Curveball missing outside. Gonzalez fires a throw down to second, trying to catch the runner leaning, but Sevilla slides back safely. Jauregui back on the mound to pitch. Fierro fouls it straight back again. And Fierro is hit by the pitch. That will load the bases for the 66ers with 2 outs. With the bases loaded and 2 outs, Jaden Villareal steps in with the championship hanging in the balance. Jauregui delivers the first pitch. Fastball over the plate for a called strike.
I've been playing for a long time.
The next pitch. Villarreal hits a bouncing ground ball. Rayden Yutan charges in from third base and fires across the diamond to first. And that's the ball game. The Vault boys hold on and win the championship of the 2026 President's Challenge here at Southridge Park. What a finish here tonight at Southridge Park in Fontana, California. The Vault boys capture the championship of the 2026 USSSA President's Challenge with a hard-fought 2-1 victory over the 66'ers Henderson. Both teams battled through 3 games today, and it showed on the field. Great pitching, clutch defense, and a game that stayed tight all the way into extra innings. The Vault boys break the tie in the top of the 6th, and then close the door on defense in the bottom half to secure the championship. Congratulations to both teams for an outstanding tournament and a great championship game. For everyone here at Southridge Park, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for more baseball.